Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be when you are all that I want but don't have. And I'll run into the sea, follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me, and I'm lost. Forget me, all I was, and become everything. All I wanted.
Welcome, everybody, to United Rogue Week 2 for Overwatch. I am Soupcan. I'm joined by the awesome Essel, and we are here to cast Houston Flames versus Philadelphia Plague. I personally am very excited. I don't know about you. As Chocoman already killed himself in spawn. This is a great way to start it out. Here we're starting on Ilios, but I think game is immediately getting paused. So sad. Not sure. We got Ben. We are chilling, waiting, trying to figure it out. That's fine. All right. Well, while we're sitting here, we got a pause game. We are looking at Houston Flames versus Philadelphia Plague. And between these two teams, this is going to be a very exciting game because going into the season, a lot of people have Houston at the top and a lot of people have Philly fighting that top three. Philly last week had a pretty easy game against Montreal, and honestly, Houston had a fairly simple game against Pittsburgh. So now both teams heading into this match are looking to see who's going to be punching at that top weight. They both took a win away. Who's taking that undefeated title in week 2, and who's going to drop down to 1-1? There are questions hanging around both teams, and honestly, I think tonight would be a great way to have some of those questions answered. Looking at the rosters, you would arguably take Houston for some of these. You know, having the man, the myth, the legend, John Pork. We've seen what he can do. But then, as I said, those questions are coming back up. You look at Philly, and you're wondering, how in the tank head-to-head is Liam going to stand up to things? How in the DPS we're going to have Choco, who we've seen from last week, absolute insane. Where is he going to stack up to Lank and Ricochet?
Yeah, I don't know. It could really go either way here. I mean, it seems more of like I don't know. John Pork's kind of the known carry of this team for the most part, right? Versus
Absolutely.
kind of a all-around roster of Philadelphia here. So really, could go either way, I think.
I think what's also very interesting is that, you know, due to whatever reasons, we have Fresh in instead of Akashi. So we saw Akashi last week do pretty well, you know, holding his own, taking care of business. Now you're adding a new player into that mix. You're wondering how that synergy is going to affect these team fights, especially on a map as, in my opinion, chaotic as Ilios.
From my understanding, Akashi is AWOL currently. They do not know where he is. So,
listen, happens to the best of us.
Yeah, soup got added to the soup. I don't know what that means, but quite frankly, I'm afraid.
There is a lot of soup.
There is
playing. Soup is casting. There's too much soup.
Too much.
I think we're starting on well 2. While we're still kind of paused here, which if I don't see a hog from John Pork, especially because of how much Houston is mentioning here and there that, they're doing some meme strats, they're, pulling some funnies. If I don't see a hog on here, I think I'm actually going to be upset.
The name is John Pork, so, he can't leave us hanging.
Surely, John Pork will deliver.
Surely. I mean, I question what comps you're going to see from both sides, because it's, hey, Roadhog on well, it goes well. Eh? Oh, and Soup is back from getting soup.
And this soup is already flabbergasted by the puns. There's no other word I guess I can use for it. But on pause happened. We're looking at the beautiful well, and like you said, trying to think of what comps these teams are going to run. We have a couple seconds before we're going to see what they picked out. Obviously, they're still going to be hanging on the spawn, but I see the hog. I'm already excited.
A hog, a life weaver. Oh,
boo. Oh, double boo.
Ooh. Life weaver, sim, junkrat. This is some interesting comps, I'd say, to say the least. Currently, but hey, so could go either way.
We're gonna find out. Sims on both sides get the early rollout with the TP as map number 1 of the night begins.
Yeah. See, I unfortunately don't have game sound, but I'll fix that later. Team Philadelphia rolling out with the Reinhardt, looking to take Cage here. While John Pork, they're looking for a teleport strat all the way around. Looks like we're gonna have a little dance around here.
Liam just trying to
Let's see
hold
if they
down.
recognize the rotation. They do, and they counter rotate.
Perfect.
All right, we flipped the map, guys. Congratulations. Oh, a teleport onto. Oh, Soup's going in. John Pork taking out the pylon there. Oh, I am.
Kind of just holding down the space, making sure that Houston can't really walk into them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Massive. Oh, but John Pork coming right back. Both teams kind of scrambling. Why do I have 20 FPS? Whatever that. Oh, yeah, must be.
Everybody's dancing on the point. The teams are taking takes left and right, kills. John Pork finally falls. Maybe this is the opening. Chokeman definitely stealing this team fight. Hopefully they can just kill the Lucio. There it is. All right.
Beautiful.
Philly taking the first initial ticks. Not bad. Blank went on the sim, swapping over to try to battle against that Sojourn now.
Yeah. Sojourn versus Sojourn. Let's see how it goes. I mean, it's going to give him a lot more consistency and keep burst damage. So, who knows? I mean, maybe you want to go... Oh, massive boot from Soup there.
Coming in.
And John Pork finding the pick on a fresh either way.
This is Houston's engage. This is the time. They're clicking the go button.
Yeah, this is going to have to be their point. I mean, I can't see a way that you can really pull this back to Philadelphia as they just choose to disengage. Say, hey, I don't feel like this. Ooh, and Liam falls late. It's going to be a lot of percentage points.
Houston looking to kind of take Soup around just so that way they can have that kind of off angle. Ooh, John Pork tries for the hook, misses unfortunately. Shatters out. Oh, but the tire Ricochet.
Oh, Liam finding.
It's just back and forth. Alter getting used. Ricochet as the Junkrat taking 2. John Pork also taking 2.
6 FPS for me.
This is my favorite version of PowerPoint slideshow.
Yeah.
We had this Captive Son. We had I forget what John Pork's ult is. Scrap whatever, John. Then we had the tire. There were a lot of ults used on both sides.
Yeah.
We now see also, instead of the Reinhardt, we see a Diva going into this.
Interesting. Maybe they're looking down to shut down the Roadhog, so the hooks can't get much value here. As John Pork finds a hook onto Fresh, but doesn't get the kill. Window comes out, beat in response, and Sojourn. Oh my god, we're just...
Tree is evaporated.
Oh my god.
Even
people are just disappearing.
the entirety of Philly just crumbles. The double support ult really kept that longevity in for that fight for Houston,
sure.
and now they're only 15 seconds away with another whole hog versus you look at, you have a Bastion ult. Oh, Soup's down. This could be big.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, in.
Somebody's got a touch. There's the D.Va on. They take out Ricochet. Chocoman doing the work. Taking out Lane and Ricochet. The DPS for Houston is down. All the while, Philly's just trying to take that point, and they do manage to cap. So they're still in this for now.
After this round, I might have to restart my Overwatch. Or my computer, because nothing is running, alright?
Absolutely tragic. Jesus, Chocoman takes another one.
Nice job, Choco.
Oop. And, oh. More ults are coming out. Just both tank ults down the drain. Bomb's not finding anything. I don't think Whole Hog found anything. Whole Hog found the suicide kill, it looks like. Always love to see that.
Don't worry, I'm getting a refresh about every 10 seconds here. I'm at 1 FPS.
You're playing in the past.
It has not updated in a few seconds, I'll let you all know. Oh, I'm at a black screen. I'm reloading into Ilios.
Nice.
I have half Ilios. Oh, this is interesting.
All the while we are watching. Oh! D.Va managed to get out of the hole. We're having the tactical nuke from Bastion. A 3-man tire from Ricochet is so beautiful. This surely should be Houston's point.
Yeah, it's 99. I mean, I don't know how you don't take this here.
With Soup going down, they take well. What a nice back and forth.
It was a very nice back and forth. I mean, 99-99. I'll be right back as I'm going to restart my computer. You don't need to pause. I'll be back relatively quickly.
Good luck, soldier.
Thank you.
And now, say it one more time. Now, I see my personal favorite of the three. We're looking at Lighthouse. So far, the only changes I'm seeing is Fan going over to the Mercy. We did not see that last round. I'm interested to see where that pocket's going to go. As we are about to start the next... Ooh, we're also getting no Bastion fresh onto the Reaper. Let's see how these teams are rolling out. The Mercy boosted Chocoman is going to be sick. Soup just casually kind of waiting. Maybe seeing trying to boop some people off the high ground. All the while, they're just poking back and forth. A great sleep onto John Pork. He is out of the picture. Houston are man down, but are still trying to poke out. Oh, now it looks like they're trying to back out. Perfect. Want to regroup, get John Pork back in this, let Philly get some early percentage while you just regroup, look for a pick. Liam just runs down Lank, absolutely. And now they're just going back. John Pork trying to take care of the high ground, but Choco's still doing work. They're going full anti-Pork as now Lank swaps over to a Cassidy. His team's just kind of getting run over right now. They're trying to make the escape, all while Soup keeping Pork alive, getting them out of that rotation. But nobody's taking Choco out of this high ground, except for Choco as he leaves the high ground.
I am back. Hopefully, more FPS.
Choco, all you've missed is Choco doing Choco things, and a lot of high ground kind of rotating between the teams, but Philly's been taking care of business. The anti-John Pork team is really starting to step up.
Absolutely no porkage allowed.
Dano on the D.Va. See where they're going to go for it. Hunting down Trash Can. Dropping the bomb as John Pork takes out Fresh, but a res keeps the teams on 5 and 5.
It's an interesting comp with the D.Va. I don't know, I think this might be Liam's comfort character, as John Pork seems to be wanting to play Roadhog. Ooh, big pick from John Park, finding it fresh.
Ansu takes care of the Ana. That is a huge walk-in.
Yeah.
Surely with the wall and the tree, and the 2 kills already, you win this. Liam's down. All is the Mercy.
Ooh, the Mercy finding a pick on John Pork, actually. But getting picked by Trash Can. Supportal combat strong right now.
John Pork should be getting a taxi. Yup, they're getting not only the Lucio, but also the speed. Or the teleporter from Symmetra.
Yeah, well, double speed voice. Ooh. This is scary, that Roadhog on an angle here. Oh, Chocoman finding a beautiful pick on the Ricochet. Oh, this ult massive. Oh, finding 2. Link also
so
finding
good.
pick on the fresh here.
John Pork very low, hiding, trying to conserve health, but
Yeah.
all the while, Philly's just taking knives.
Yeah, now we're at 88% of the point, and Lank falls.
Lank
This could go
goes
really
down.
good. Oh, no. John Pork's
Anti-on
anti
to
on
John
point.
Pork.
Can't find anything. Silly. Gets picked.
2, man the hour, trying to touch, does not. Doesn't even get close.
I would say that's a lot more dominant than the last point.
We're going all the distance.
Oh
this
my.
game's gonna be a 5-mapper every time. I'm already excited.
Get your snacks, buckle in, whatever you gotta do. We gonna be here a little bit.
Ooh. The swaps made from Philly to adapt to the John Pork. Obviously, Hogging a Well is great. You know, you get the environmentals. I don't think he had that many, honestly. But Hogging itself on that point is just a very scary character. What Philly did to adapt was beautiful. They get the anti, they get the Reaper, they take the Diva to push out these teams. And now we see Houston on the back burn trying to make swaps themselves.
Yeah. I unfortunately cannot see Houston's team as I'm not all spec right now, but
We've got the Mercy Kiri from Houston, still running John Pork on the signature hero, we'll call it.
on his porkerage.
He's on the Pork rampage, but
Yeah, oh
hook
my
accuracy gets fresh in, but he takes the amp, cleanses out, trading a lot of the abilities here.
Liam falls back here. I mean, there's just some strong angles going on right now from Philadelphia. Just keep them in check. I mean, Chocoman's on this high ground right now. Oh, narrowly avoiding a hook. As Sim looks for a teleport across. Oh, but doesn't go anywhere. Liam's in right now. Looks like we're gonna see a hard commit here. John Pork looking desperately for a hook here. Chocoman finding a huge pick on a Ricochet.
Liam's out of mech though, so this could be an opening for
They're
Houston to
traded
secure
even
more kills.
Oh, what a massive ending by Foliage, but Fresh also falls. The Mercy's one
Surely they
HP
res it.
back. I mean, it's right there. You may as well. Oh, but and John Pork has no hook. Actually,
Beautiful
there's the perfect
sleep.
time to res. Oh, but they're also resing. Link gets res. This really could go either way right now. The point
Joker's
flips
got
back in the
hook.
favor of
What?
Philadelphia.
Mercy's pocket.
Oh, what a huge pick from Chocoman. Slowly burning on the road, trying to build his ultras. He's looking for the shot. Backs off as Sim's on point. Sim's on point. Misses the shot. And now he's onto Link. Doesn't find anything. And Chocoman. Wow. What a
I really gotta showcase Foliage right now. The sleeps and the antis to shut down Houston have been insane so
There was
far.
so many times in that fight where it's like, ah, this has got to go in Houston's favor, right? And then all of a sudden, just some anti-nade comes in, and a sleep dart comes in, completely shifts the entire balance of a fight.
John Pork, unfortunately, feeling the heat, swapping over to an actual very comfort pick into the JQ.
Yeah, no porkerage for today. Now you gotta go up against a tank that, I mean, hey, still has a hook, right? So,
Just an oddly shaped hook.
it is quite an issue. But I think this frees you up a little bit more as a DPS for your angles, right? Ooh,
Yes.
unfortunately, the Wraith getting quicker. The Shout in and High Noon and Kitsune. Oh my god, a flurry of
So many
ultimate coming
ults.
out right now. Oh, Foliage unfortunately getting picked. But High Noon, a Reaper comes out. Chocoman assisting with that on the kill of John Pork. Looks a res coming out. Oh, and res from both sides here.
Choco's still just taking names.
This could go either way right now. Oh, the Suzu, but then Nano comes out at the same time. Looks like they're just trying to find someone to burn. Nice.
They take down Lank, ignoring both the supports.
The Soldier popping out, finding 2 already. Looking for the third.
The
And it's
sleep.
third.
Oh,
Wow, what a huge
beautiful
Soldier.
ult.
That was so many ults at the same time.
The economy is absolutely dry.
The inflation.
My worst nightmare. I was trying to buy a car. John Pork is now on to Winston too. Going into this, 20 seconds left. He needs
Hero
to find some
roulette.
value. John Pork decided to play Mystery here. Is diving onto the back line, but ends up taking out the Mercy. This could be big.
The Maelth on point. Oh, actually, never mind. That was thrown a little bit further. Oh my god, what a massive ult. It's just the DPS left. There's no support on the side of Montreal right now.
Houston is.
Houston, it's the same
taking
team. Same
the
team.
L.
I don't have the team titles. I blame someone else.
Good.
But first map.
Goes to Philly.
Wow.
Team 3, apparently. Because teams 1 and 2 were busy tonight. We apologize.
Yeah.
But a strong showing from Philly, and honestly, a lot of it was on the back of Choco, as we see.
I mean, he was
pick after
constantly
pick.
on angles, like just decimating the backline. Going, you can have a strong tank, but this backline, oh boy, it's a free meal and I got a coupon.
Everybody loves that Groupon to the sports in the back. I mean, again, we've said it before. This is so going the distance.
Yeah,
I would be
I mean,
surprised.
First point went in the favor of the Porks Angels, apparently, as they're called in the team chat, which is kind of funny. And then it was close as hell, and then after that, Philadelphia just came right back and said, "Yeah, we're gonna take these next 2 points decently decisively."
They said, "You know what? We'll give you false hope. Here's reverse sweep on Ilios real quick."
Yeah, here you can run that Roadhog. Oh, but by the way, it's only gonna work for 1 round. Is that okay with you guys? That work with your schedule?
I hope that Houston has a different look, because going into Hollywood, this is gonna be probably not a hog map, unfortunately. No. And speaking of new looks, they're actually subbing in Danger Noodle, a hit scan aficionado, some would say.
I believe she plays, what's it called? I believe mostly an Ashe player, which is Ashe on this map. Quite strong. A lot of oppressive high ground here.
And honestly, somebody who, similar to Ricochet and Lank, a support by main. Screw it, we're going to play DPS for a bit.
Yeah, they may as well have fun.
I believe Houston's going to be on the defense here as well. So I'm curious to see. Obviously, we're more than likely going to see this Ashe come out. Who do we think pairs into it? We're assuming the Mercy?
I would assume so. I mean, that's usually what you run, right? And you like Mercy Ana, pretty strong on this point, or decently strong on this point, I'd argue. But looks like we have a D.Va coming on the side of Philadelphia here as well, which honestly I kind of expected, considering they were running the D.Va before.
It's a comfort character. Just pick what works best. You don't need to try to conform to the meta if that's not where your strengths lie.
Yeah. As a wise man once said, "Fuck it, we brawl." Just do what you want.
Such a wise man indeed.
Yeah, I believe that's the head coach of London Spitfire, as they only ran Brawl.
Now we are, I was going to say,
pausing.
going to pause. Soup is just hanging out in spawn, not doing anything.
Yeah. Soup went out to grab the soup, I guess. Must have been ready.
In opportune time from DoorDash and the Soup Squad. We are unfortunate.
I'm at the soup store.
It's good soup.
Good soup, good soup.
So, taking a look at both teams, you know, we assume Soup's probably going to be on the Mercy. Give that damage boost over to Danger Noodle on the Soldier.
Yeah.
And I'm so full of it as I see a Zen coming out. This is going to be wild.
That is not an Ashe, and that is not a Mercy that we were expecting, but Mercy Ana actually on the side of Philly here. Looks like John Pork's going to look for a little slam on the rotation here, I guess. No one checks their corners. No one here plays
John
Valorant.
Pork ball is going to be scary.
Oh, and it might find the pick on the foliage. Nope. Get the answer. He's dipping. He's dipping a little bit.
Just a little tickle here and there.
Yeah, you have a really strong backline here from the side of Houston here. I mean, how do you die by Zen, Ana, and Torb? Apparently you
You
don't
just
need
kill
to.
him
You
with
just
Choco.
gun him down. Oh, but Liam also gets gunned down. That's the Discord orb for you, though. Anti-coming finds nothing.
What is important to note here is that even with this Zen coming in, Discord just got a big nerf. You have to
It did.
wait now 7 seconds between targeting the same person. So you can't just be throwing the Discord around. If you throw it to one person, you gotta stay committed or commit to somebody else because you can't send it right back. But
And in a fight that originally looked like it was going in Philadelphia's favor, Houston just flipped it around because Philly got a little too greedy, a little too fast.
I think what you see, perfect example, the Reaper was not getting it done. There was a lot of long range poke, and Reaper, obviously very short range character, that close range is not going to help you out. So a swap over to the Mei, I think really works well here.
Yeah, and I think mine's already. I think what
Yeah,
you're gonna
it is
see
the
too
power
is
of
you're gonna
John
see
Pork.
walls off of John Pork here, and just slow him down. Make sure he can't go anywhere. Ball's a fast character, but hey, Mei makes characters not all that fast. Oh, I'm Soldier Journal coming out.
Oh
my God.
good.
But if you hit a headshot, it doesn't matter. Oh, an anti coming out.
Burst is too good.
It's
Danger
full
Noodle
commit here
dropping
onto the
low.
back. And Danger to finding Choco Man. Foley's finding a
Falls
sleep on John
asleep.
Pork. Stan fighting
He's
him.
immediately woken up.
Oh, there's the visor from the side here. Looks like we're gonna have Liam committing onto that as the res comes out on point.
Great
Liam finding a pick on
res.
his danger zone. I think this point's gonna go in the favor of Philadelphia here. Oh, but a Torbolt recontest here. Oh, and Liam just eats it all up.
Just eating. Oh.
Oh my god. And Ana unwillingly pushed onto the point.
Pushed right into the arms of Choco, who has been lights out so far.
I
Fairly
mean-
uncontested.
Yeah, he's just been like, yeah, I think I know why they put a mercy on him. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think I found that out. It's because he hits the shots when it matters.
It makes sense. John Pork at probably a whopping 15 HP, getting the Mega in the back, but just being a nuisance. Hard to come into this on a Mei that are just gonna ride the cart this whole time.
Yeah.
How, as John Pork, do you effectively take care of them?
It's really tough because you also have a diva who's gonna burn you when you're in there. And oh, you're trying to shoot for 3 whole seconds? Nah, I don't think so. Another mine's coming out trying to deny the high ground here, but
They go a little wide. I don't think that's where he wanted them to come out.
yeah, I think he wanted to cover the entire high ground there and force them off, but instead they just say, hey, I'll take the back half of it. I don't mind. Also, no one's in the cart.
No one's on the
Got-
cart, yeah.
got the payload.
not a great
Alright,
look.
Liam figured it out. We're all good.
They
As
did the
Choco
damn
looks like
thing.
he's going for a commit. Choco finding the pick on the
Ooh.
link here.
And
I mean-
again, we see John Pork trying to commit onto the Ana in the back
Ooh.
and just oh,
Choco man, he's just a walking highlight reel.
somebody give this man a sign.
I know. Owl's dead, but revive it just to bring him into it.
Don't crush my heart. I know it just happened.
I'm
but
sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry. Hey, there's hope. There's hope. I'm sorry. It's okay. As you
Let me
see, a
just-
switch to a BAP actually.
This double flex support backline, I think, is
Oh my! It's
very
so
well.
brutal to go up against. You go on them, they're emoed. You try to kill them from afar, you're discorded, and you're never gonna win that duel. Fresh actually trying to get a sick kill on Delank with a little Maywall angle here. As the card's slowly pushing
Balls
over, I
out
think
of
he'll be able to
touch.
contest. Ooh, ball's on the point. The Mail
What a
to
great
cover the point
blizzard.
here,
Ah,
and the ball gets slept here. Goes
Someone
into the
just
blizzard,
super
doesn't find
pussy.
anything.
Danger
Unfortunately, no
Noodle.
cap here. Oh, Liam finding a big pick on the soup here. This John Pork's on the point here. Anti-nade finding 2 and killing 1. These antis, I know Choco Man's been front runner for for who's killing the most people.
match
but-
here.
Yeah, you think? But I mean, Foliage at the same time, he's been doing a little something in the background there. Every time he looks, just someone slept, someone's anti.
The placement of the antis, and not only the placement, but the timing of each one feels so significant, and it's so much more impactful
Yeah.
than, unfortunately, what Trashcan and Soup have been doing on Houston's
That is
backline.
a Mercy Zen backline.
And a
I haven't seen that one in a
Tracer-
little bit. Oh, and
We're taking it
another round.
all the way back, people.
Yeah. Ooh, Danger finding a big pick on the pressure. A Vault coming up from the side of Philadelphia. Liam finding a pick on the trash can.
The
Even
Mercy's
right now.
gone.
Ooh, Chocoman needs help. He might fall. Nope.
There's the
Pops
tranquility.
the Sojournal. Looking to take out the Tracer with just one headshot. But he's not-
Surely.
Oh, Chocoman falls. I mean, they used a transfer to kill him alone. But Liam,
Now they're
I mean,
cleaning up the fight. They
the
can.
nano coming out. I think Philly's still got this. They're saying, hey, I'll take another gamble on a win here. John Pork's HP dropping rapidly low. Gets picked by Liam.
Danger trying to go on the flank to try to get some picks, but just has to run away.
Runs out of there. Look at him. Run, scatter. Oh, man, there's
Anti
fully
again.
nade. Oh, my God. It looks like all they can even do right now is stall. What happened between the last one and this one where they just woke, like, something crazy happened?
They didn't even have a halftime coach speech.
Yeah.
They were just like, no, we're going to do it.
Fuck it, we brawl. Oh, did that find anything? Unfortunately, it doesn't
Oh.
find anything. And the visor comes out at the same time, so you don't have any DM for it because the bomb came out. Little ambitious from Liam as Foliage pushes the cart here.
Foliage
Get the
is
anti on the
still hanging
soup.
on the cart.
Does he?
Trying to confirm the kill.
Oh, does not find the pick. Does Zen have more HP or am I tripping? Zen
You
has
might be
225. Okay, we're good. Zen would have died if he only had 200 because nade shot does like 210 or something like that. Ooh,
Yeah, that should
Chokerman
be
finding a
fun.
massive pick on the danger into the
Can they res?
Doesn't look like it.
Surely.
Chokerman sliding into a wall. Soup finding a big pick on the
Dude,
fresh here.
great pick.
Soup's 1 HP does get picked. It's just
That's
John
getting
Pork
battered around.
desperately trying to pick on his Lord Sand. That's a no to the res because they have to be alive to res. As they go in the cart here, John Pork's super low HP, contesting the cart. Has
The DPS in Houston
peel
are
for Chokerman.
here.
Oh, I think that Nano wanted to go into Chokerman, but instead wanted the Diva. Now the Diva's up front, just trying to burn anyone they can. Finding a huge pick on a stand here, but Dangerous Middle finding a massive retro pick. Fresh, taking out the Mercy. Liam's HP is rapidly dropping.
Here
But
comes
finds the pick, and
Choco
the
back
rest
from
comes
the
out.
dead.
Unmech, but not out of the fight. It's just Ball and Tracer left. The Valk and the Soldier Note. These
no.
Soldier Notes have been massive historically. Oh, the mail
Lifted onto the
prevent-
point.
John Port cannot touch his HP is dropping. He's 1 HP. Foliage finding the
Really,
pick Mercy.
Mercy.
Foliage trying to touch. Zen looking for a 5k to hopefully win. Doesn't touch. 44 seconds cap.
Cat. Wow. For honestly, that felt like Philly's game for most of the round.
I have to agree with you. I mean, it felt like Philly kept the momentum almost all the time, and like every fight started out with like, oh, Chocoman got a pick. Oh, Foliage got a pick. Just someone rapidly getting picked, and then Chocoman was just in there like swimwear. I don't know. Every time I looked over, he was just in the enemy backline shooting the Zen. It was great.
When it really comes down to it, you look at those fights, there are picks left and right. It's a 5v5, now it's a 4v5, now it's a 4v4. But every time, Philly was able to be at the right place at the right time and use those crucial abilities. Like we keep talking about, Foliage with the key timing of the anti-nade, of the sleep dart. Then you go over to Liam, who just to burst somebody down, has those micro missiles and shreds Soup every time on that Zen.
Yeah.
It's the perfect micro gameplay that we're watching for Philly to
And we can't
really
forget-
rip them apart.
Diva got buffed.
That did forget that, and by forget mean didn't know that happened.
Yeah, it's not that big. Micro missiles travel a little faster, and she walks faster while shooting. But hey, that means you can run and gun a little bit better. As we see a
Fucking
Sigma
we
come out
brawl.
from John
It's
Port.
right
He's
here.
been slowly going up the meta tier list every every game. I feel like. And now we have a-
We're bringing out the World Cup strat. The
Yeah, here's the
Lucio
Bastion.
Sigma.
I mean, wonder how they play into this though, because the Divas can just eat away at the Bastion's entire chance at killing them. But you can't use that DM. As the Maywall comes
great
out trying to
wall.
split. John Pork HP rapidly dropping. But Fresh looks a little split here. Might get picked up with a huge anti.
Huge anti with Choco finishing up. Somebody
Completely
please
shutting
give
down the
this team
push.
a Kiriko.
For the one time that I thought the momentum had switched into the favor of Houston, it just Chocoman and Foliage switch it right back.
And this is great from Philly to be able to have this comp because now you have Liam jumping like we are about to see here in a sec, jumping between these high grounds, controlling both. You want the high ground, then you're gonna bring it to him on the low ground.
And you have to force Chocoman out of this high ground. As the Bastion gets split,
They
he gets
take
picked.
Bastion.
Because you don't force Chocoman out of these high grounds, he's going to take those super strong positions against you. And then suddenly you have a Sojourn just looking at your backline and saying, I can do whatever the hell I want. As
Here
you see a
comes the
Nano come
Nano
out onto
Diva
the
just
Diva.
pushing in.
Oh my god, it's a meat
down.
grinder. Oh my. Wow. They were all full HP when Liam hit him, and then all of a sudden, there was none of them alive.
Blink and you miss it, folks. This is rough.
We're 30
2.5
minutes away
minutes
from
left.
the first halfway point in the minute. Like we're a minute 30 in. 3 ults on the side of Philadelphia, and only 1, maybe 2 on the side of Montreal. Not Montreal, Houston. Montreal was the last team I casted. My apologies.
The rocks have been connecting very well, but there's no follow-up.
Here's a Sojourner and the Diva Bomb. That's gonna find the Bastion. Yep.
Gone. Bastion gone again. Danger Noodle just getting picked. Uh-oh.
Here comes a Gravitic
Surely
Force,
they
but it
live.
might be too little, too late, and it is! Liam eating the
No, the-
rock. It's a
Drop off of the
3v5
rock was
right
kinda
now.
sick.
Yeah. A little body blockage. I love it. I love it. Liam finding a huge pick from the trash can. As John Pork's in, his HP dropping low. As with Link, can they get these exit frags? They're looking for him to rock some out. And looks like John Pork's gonna walk away on the minimal HP. Oh, they're greeding for it. They're greeding for it. Danger Noodle's HP is dropping low. And do they live? No, they do not.
Danger.
That must be the
Somehow.
micro missile buff.
It's Shirley.
And now we have 3 ults versus 2, almost 3 ults here. But this really could go either as we see a switch to Winston from John Pork. And a switch to Tracer from Danger Noodle off of the Bastion.
This is gonna have to be, can Houston win a fight using very minimal ults? You
Yeah, I mean-
cannot throw all 3 into this and yes, win, but then be down in that economy.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to see a visor and a window here. That's the only way I'll see it.
Visor's
But
gone.
Chocobo shuts from the visor! In the
Was
middle,
it out?
unfortunately. Oh, wow. And now, what's even your win condition if you're Houston here? What can you do?
You put
You only
Link
have support
behind
ults.
that window and pray to whatever deity you believe in.
You must be. I mean, as we see a switch from Sombra, I think you have to. You're not going to build ults either way, so you may as well switch, I guess. But
Trying to go
this,
for a quick pick.
we could be going into last fight here. Chocoman's trying to build up the rail charge. You might see a quick dive onto the high ground. Here it is. John Pork goes in with the beat.
Beat.
Big. And you see it.
Oh.
Stand full.
And
They
going.
nailed the man with a Sojourner. Finding
Oh,
one.
Joker's got one. The Diva Bomb clears out the Immortality Field, but
Oh, John Pork's
so
HP 1
far,
drops as well.
There's another for John. He's
Chocoman
down.
We could get picked. He's hacked. He's pushing around the corner. He doesn't care. As they
A full hold surely is not in the books for
Houston is looking desperately to capture as they try and kill Lucy before he touches, but he doesn't get the touch. Now the Tracer's on the point. This real. I mean, Houston's
recall.
definitely trying to touch here. John Pork might build their ultimate. Liam finding a huge pick onto the trash can. Oh, huge
Full
pulse
time out.
bomb. This could go either way
Hey,
now.
Link. Somebody's got to stay on that point.
You have to kill that Tracer and that Winston. Liam finding a huge pick on the link here. But
Soup's
John
back.
Pork, this
John Pork's here.
could be such an upset to see this almost full cap here and then completely switch around. Danger and find a pick on the fresh. They just when all hope was
Houston.
lost, Houston clutches victory from the jaws of defeat. And we have a pause. I don't think it's soup this time. Oh,
what
I think
an
Choco
unfortunate time.
Fresh lagged out. No, what an unfortunate timing.
This is well. Okay, first off, insane clutch by Houston. Second off, this map is far from over. They need to go all the way through point C with time left because Philly was able to get it under a minute. So you, as Houston, need to take this time, regroup. You have Primal. You can surely build an EMP, but I don't think Philly recontest. I think they just let it go and they work around this 2.5 minute gap. I think it's 2.5 minutes from A to B.
Yeah, I mean, you got to. I think if you're Philadelphia here too, you got to go. Hey, we lost that in overtime. Let's just forget about it. We're just holding second now. Like, you can't let those losses affect you, because then it starts to steamroll and steamroll and steamroll.
Can't have that snowball. And honestly,
No.
I don't think their mental's that bad. You
No.
sit there and look. We held Houston almost a full hold for this entire round.
I mean,
That
especially
is
because
huge.
they lost the first game. They lost the first round, right? Of Ilios, and they still came back to win the other two dominantly. So I mean, what you gotta be afraid though of the dive snowball of just ult spam, ult spam, ult spam, ult spam, or I'm EMP'd, I'm primal. You gotta be terrified of that, and you gotta take the momentum back somehow. And they don't have any ultimates right now to work with.
Oh God, Fresh was on the May. We are now seeing this dive. This could be a good pick to keep with them. We're gonna see if they're gonna stick with it, maybe change to something as it looks like they're just gonna let Houston cap.
Yeah, they say, you know what, you can have it. We kinda, my bad.
We kind of did the thing already.
And now we see Fresh switch on the Reaper, so it doesn't even matter. The old charge is always gone. Who cares? Forget about it. as they see as control this high ground, and you see Houston form this sort of circle around.
Ooh.
Oh, they know
Blank
Link's up
is
there
in the-
because they saw the thing go up.
Sneaky as ever.
This is
Lank
a really
trying to
nice
take out
pull.
foliage.
Yeah. Oh, look at Link.
Oh, they discovered him.
The translocator. Do they pick him off? No. No, they do not. I mean, a lot of nothing going on right now. People are kind of over this. John, they're looking to dive this on the high ground. I can see it. No, but they choose to dive the Chocoman with the primal. Chocoman unfortunately gets booped on the low ground. Oh, John Bork's HP
Leave
is
the ante.
quickly dropping. He might get killed.
Where's the
even-
Kiriko to cleanse?
Chocoman finding a massive pick in the midst of all of that. And another one. He's going in. He's getting another one. It's a 3K at the shooting range.
Get more. And what I really want to point out here is how they've been using Fresh to stop John Port's dives, or just to dive in general.
Oh,
On
there's
the
a
May,
Diva
on the Reaper.
Will that find anything?
Ooh.
Nope.
I don't think
Little
so.
ambitious. Little ambitious.
On
Probably
the
just
May,
do
on
that.
the Reaper, they're just hanging around foliage to keep the Ana alive and keep this team sustained.
It's beautiful. I mean, I don't need to shoot people right now. I just need to shoot people later. Ooh, Soldier Note coming out. Can they keep Chocoman up? His AP's dropping slowly.
There's another beautiful anti.
The EMP comes out.
EMP.
It might not be enough Chocoman.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was surrounded that entire fight, and still. I'll be honest, I looked at the health pool for Philadelphia there, and I was like,
Gone.
it's over. They're all like half HP, you know, hacked, half HP. Can't really go in their favor. And then Choco's man he just didn't die. As we see, both supporters on the side of Philadelphia here, and
And
Kiriko,
post support ult's gonna be for Houston. Another great
Ooh, and
anti,
coming in,
but
forcing the
cleanses
cleanse.
out.
which is now on a 16-second cooldown. Ooh, and they find Link, force him out there. John Pork dives the high ground. Ooh,
Wolfmon
a
goes
little
wide.
beaten. Massive
Beautiful
sleep.
sleep.
As Link's nanoed on the low ground here, looking desperately to find something. Big anti onto Link. Nano, unfortunately, doesn't do anything. Now you have a Cure Colt, but here's the thing about Cure Colt. You know, you use it in
Super
front of you.
one.
You have to be on that high ground if you want to contest the high ground. Fresh
Soup
running a
down.
massive pick on a Soup. Now you gotta fight a 4v5. They're just controlling this high ground, looking for the Sombra. But someone's gotta touch. John Pork desperately trying to. Oh my god, did you
so
see his
much damage
HP?
going in. Just shredded between Choco and the Reaper, and now he's gone. He's been eviscerated.
As a Kiriko's on the point, just dancing around, desperately trying to live. Liam finds a pick.
The rush never even gets used. You can't even find value.
Liam fighting third. Yeah, the
John
rush
Pork
couldn't
trying to
get
come back on the
because
ball.
they didn't even Chocoman and Fresh not even giving him the opportunity to start for dive because John Pork desperately trying to touch point his ball. The Diva Bomb says, "Hey,
E-bomb just to
you
isolate.
can't touch forever,
point.
can ya?" As John Pork doesn't make the recontest,
Oh.
and the second map goes to Philadelphia.
This is an insane series all across the board.
Yeah, that's just wow. And here we see a play from Chocoman. I mean.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, who would have guessed this? Oh, this is when their health pool just look at that.
Just
They were alive.
eviscerated.
I don't know if you noticed. Just what a play! What a play!
God. Blink and you'll miss their health bars depleting, but blink and you might miss the series. It's 2-0 right now in terms of
Yeah.
the score line as we head to everybody's favorite map, New Junk City.
I will say, this is you can't let the thought of a reverse sweep creep in your head. The second the thought of a reverse sweep creeps into your head, it's over.
The door's open. The door is
Yeah.
open.
You're down to honestly, even if you need to play a completely different comp than you normally play to like stop your brain from thinking about that, that's what you gotta do. Because as soon as you let that thought in your brain, it's over. Oop, I dropped my phone.
They swap Danger Noodle out. They want Ricochet back
Yeah.
into the lineup for what
Can we
could
switch
possibly
sides?
be the last map. What?
They apparently want to switch sides.
Now, in terms of strategical advantage, I can't think of a single reason this is fair.
Flashpoint isn't symmetrical because of the points on the outside are different, right? So maybe they're better on the maps closer to them and they want to win it from there, or maybe they like entering from a different angle. Who knows? We'll have to ask them later if I get the chance.
On the verge of going out in a 3-0 fashion, Houston need to find something. The dive has not been it, which is honestly one of this team's, if you look at their just roster on paper, you think That's a dive team. 100%. You look at
Yeah.
that, and it's just not been working. They need to find something.
They've got to be running some Junker Queen stuff here. I mean, this is like the Junker Queen map, right?
Surely they
Surely.
run the Junker Queen.
I mean, we see a Winston right now. That doesn't look like a Junker Queen to me. Does it look like a Junker Queen to you?
Unless Overwatch got some new skins, I don't think it does look like a Junker Queen.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, I'm kind of interested in if there's a Winston skin. Oh, that's not even Winston. My apologies. That is a ball.
Ricochet was flexing the Winston for a second, but here we go. Dive into Philly's roster. I mean, they just kept this team comp. It's been working. It's been pounding.
Yeah.
Let Choco do what he does best. Let Liam get in there and have a great supporting roster behind that to keep the fights going.
Hey, if it works, why fix it, right? Just keep running. Choco man takes a little angle here, trying to get an angle onto that backline to burn someone out. Looking for the pick, doesn't find anything. John Pork in the backline,
Out of
getting
the back.
pushed away by Fresh.
Cleanse out very early.
Yeah. Ooh, John Pork is in the backline. Might find the pick onto the foliage. Fresh
They
and
take
foliage.
Foliage and
both falling.
Fresh.
Liam finding a pick on a link here. They need another one to go even, but they looks like they can't find it quite yet. As John Pork's in the backline. Stan's health is
point.
rapidly falling. Fresh switches over to the May. That's a pick I like right now. You want to slow down the ball as much as you can. As the point
Ricochet's
is
gone.
goes in the favor of Houston here, and Chocoman and Liam just say, "Hey, I don't want to die. I'm out of here, man." Ooh, I think you might see a spawn camp here. Yep, that's a spawn camp. That's
There
about to
it
happen.
is.
Someone peel for your mercy. Peel for your mercy.
Please.
There you go.
Solo.
Ooh.
Fresh
Force
gets
running.
taken out of all things in this interaction.
Yeah, and the res comes out as John Pork slams down. Doesn't find it. That's his E gone. So that might be an engage trigger for the side of Philadelphia. But the May gets booped back.
Keeping
and
the May
can't do
out.
fight. I mean, this
So,
point's just
45. There it is.
I think this point must be so rough for Philadelphia because what do you even do against that comp? There's so many angles and it's all tight quarters, so you don't really have any angles, right? May
Now-
attempt to find a pick, Lang find a pick on the Joker man here. I mean, this
We
has
have
been a
literal
complete...
seconds before the point is even capped anyway. This
Yeah.
has been a complete reversal.
I know. But I mean, that's kind of one of the only points that I'd say is like that though. The rest are relatively open, I'd say. On
Barely
Joker Town.
open. And
At least
now
on the
we
right
wait and
side.
see.
Hey, maybe that's why they picked the side that they wanted, you know?
Fair
I don't
enough.
actually think we did switch sides, but hey, if they wanted to. Looks like we're going
Complex.
to the Ducks, I believe it's called. No, this is not the Ducks. I don't know what this point's called, but we're going to it. It's orange. See, Liam kind of is alone here. This is interesting. I don't really see... Oh, the rest of the team feels from... Okay, this is not
There
where
it
the
is.
point is. Okay, I don't know where the point is. They don't know where the point is.
It's
Who knows where...
bomb flats. It's that orange kind of oil
Yeah,
refinery
I'm
looking
good
one.
now. We're
Yeah.
good. I just got baited. As a mine's
Mines
coming
are
here.
out.
Big split. Oh, Lord Sand getting picked. Oh my god, what
A
massive
double
mine.
mine kill.
You might have to see a comp switch here after they use ultimates from the side of Philadelphia because they're having a really tough time here getting in. Are they gonna stagger the baby deep? What?
Oh, just to remech, but you're gonna die.
You're
Surely.
gonna get you're just granting them more ult charge, or not? What do I know? No.
No, John Pork finds a way.
Yeah, that's saying I want to stagger myself for 24% more than I need to.
That's rough.
I mean, you
And
even
what's-
lose an ultimate there. I mean, surely it's a switch, right? They're gonna go like Jarko or Ryan. I don't know.
A hog, maybe?
Hey, I don't know. Maybe they're John Pork.
They're him. Absolutely. What I do want to point out here is when you look at how quick these engages have been going, every single time it's been the ball to initiate and instantly the rest of Houston
Yeah.
collapses. This has been a complete turnaround. Pulse Bomb goes a little wide.
Oh, Sojourn, historically, there's been a huge ricochet, finding a huge pick on Fresh, with Chocoman responding with a pick
Great.
of his own. He's going in, he's
The
nano right now.
nano,
Girl,
overclock.
getting everything on this Sojourn. And it pays out. John Pork's HP's 1 HP,
Goes down.
Chocoman,
Touch the point, please. Thank you.
Ooh, thank God. Looks like the Roadhog pick might have worked, as the trash can finds the edge of the map.
Ricochet just trying to get out with his life.
I think the issue that Philadelphia is having right now is they really can't set up their angles. They want as much space in between them because what you saw in previous maps is the Ana and May would play like really, really far back, and so it'd be really tough to get to them. But you can't do that right now because there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide.
We've seen this last week with Saravasa, and we obviously can see it now. These points are so congested. There's no angles for Choco to have this space. And like I said, Foliage 2 needs that kind of room to get those big antes and sleeps that he was hitting.
Yeah, you can't use them for yourself, as you're gonna see on mines here from John Pork. Doesn't look like they're
Looks
finding
like
it.
everybody out. Oh, the hook!
Yeah, and anti-nade comes in. Tracer looking for
Ricochet
something, but could not
again.
find it. Oh, big boop from John Pork though to even fire now, and that's a kill that you cannot res with this Valkyrie. As the point slowly ticks up, they've got to look for something here. Looks like they're trying to engage on the soldier, and I don't think they get it. Oh no, Strain's on the
Watch
cage.
is
Never mind.
out. Soldier's gone,
Careful,
but Liam
Bob's
is
out on
taking
point.
lots of damage.
We have the male in response to respond, but they don't do it. The beat comes
Beast
out.
coming out.
Oh, massive pulse bomb.
Pulse bomb.
Oh, the blizzard, but it might be too little, too late.
Great cleanse from Trash Can. Getting themselves out of it. We have the whole hog trying to just keep them off, trying to get that point captured still.
Yeah. Oh, big hook, but he gets booped.
Oh,
I mean, oh, big anti on the
Foliage?
tracer here from Foliage, but it gets cleansed. John Pork finding huge pick on the
Pressure's
pressure,
gone.
but John Pork's HP is 1 HP, and Liam's on the point, getting healed in the back by Nana, gets nanoed. They're betting everything on this fight.
they found the Ana. They're going
Liam
to take him
massive
down,
pick,
but
they
all
did
the while Link goes down.
Soldier will coming out. These have been massive historically finding Trash Can's 1 HP on the backside, point just high. Chocoman finds a
Ricochet down.
massive pick on the with the ult. Chocoman
And
finding
jump forward. Dear Lord.
They wanted this point and they proved it.
It's
Oh,
gonna cost them, but they got the point. Wow, ults back and forth. Dear Lord.
Flashpoint, the Ducks.
Now we're going to the Ducks, as we just saw one hell of a slugfest. Back and forth, all trading out. The rush comes out, the beat comes out, both support ult. Now when you look at this economy, you're seeing mines, you're seeing both DPS coming up for Houston versus a Valk, which I think everybody knows does not play well into a aimbot soldier ultimate.
yeah. And I'd say, how are you going to establish any angles here on the side of Philadelphia? That's what they want to do, but they have to go through this tiny, tiny hallway first. Kind of hope Liam gets a random pick here, and he forces the Tracer recall.
sweet.
Mines to
Great
prevent them from
mines.
leaving.
Just cap the point, get the early percentage, because the take rate being so fast, that's going to turn into basically
They
a
did have
fight in
to give up
itself.
the high ground, unfortunately. Oh, Liam's HP is dropping.
Soup.
Command finds a huge pick on the soup.
Oh my god, Ricochet!
Okay.
What?
I think that was assisted by John Pork booping them all together. But
Beautiful.
just when the fight was going in the favor of Philadelphia, they come back. Liam split here, gets a heal off, and is getting healed by the Ooh, they might catch a recall. Oh, the hook doesn't find anything. Soldier ult.
Whole
Not
hog
Soldier
coming
ult.
out.
Whole hog doesn't find anything. Unfortunately, not pushing them correctly. Now they have to force them off of this high ground here. Not very easy to do. Yes,
They still
point
have
slowly
rush
coming up.
and visor. This could be scary. Great hook.
There's the rush and there's the
There's the
visor.
rush
They're looking
visor.
for the soldier.
Ricochet's down.
Choco
Legs
Man.
down. No more visor.
Nano Sojourn. It's been their go-to. It's been their favorite, and it looks like it's gonna pay off for Chocoman.
my
He
God.
finds 3.
Call this man the Hangzhou Spark, because we've got a new Shy with the
Yeah.
nano overclock.
It's super impressive here, and I think like, how do you even cap against this? There's so many points, and Liam finds a huge pick initially on the Lank here.
That's a
'Cause
great
This is
stagger.
exactly what happened last time, where the point was at 99%, or I think it was even 92%, same as now. And then Philadelphia caps, and they just hold it the entire time because it's so hard to get in
And
against
there's
this comp.
another.
Just constant.
Fully
pick, pick,
reset.
pick. And you have to remember, the point ticks up. I think it's like the point
It's-
lasts 70 seconds total, I believe.
Yeah.
So like every death, that's a 7 at minimum of your time gone. And you're really only getting 1 fight, maybe 2. There's the slam. I mean, you have mines here. You're gonna have to see
mines.
John Pork deny part of this high ground with those mines.
He's just capping the
Otherwise-
point.
Yeah.
It's a great
Oh,
idea.
That's the point.
Force
There
him
we
down.
go.
Now,
Force the road hook
Roll
down.
out.
Now he's moving on to the high ground to force them off of it. There's the mines.
mines too.
Oh, big hook
Great
coming
hook.
in. As the Valk comes in, Liam's HP is dropping. There's the beat in response to the Valk. But it might be too little
Good
too late. We
anti.
have a male here in the game. There it is.
Blizzard's
He's
gonna catch out Soup.
Doesn't find out.
But the
and
mine takes fresh.
It's picked. I think this is exactly how it started last time, but I think this one might have a different conclusion as Liam's health rapidly dropping low. Stands
Soup
dropping low. as
surely
well.
dies.
It's a plus one. John Pork finding a pick. Foliage finding a huge pick on a Soup here, but Liam.
Trading back and
HP
forth.
Oh, he has a whole hog ultimate
Another
though.
whole hog.
is burning the
Holy
down.
1 HP.
Foliage
Takes
is 1
Ricochet
HP.
out. Blank's got to drop, touch the point, but surely he doesn't win.
Big-
It's 2v1.
It's
a 2v2
Chocoman.
with Ricochet.
2v1 Chocoman. And
Oh.
what a comeback of a fight! They're down 2. That was a 3v5.
Philly are on the precipice of a 3-0. They need one more point as John Pork tries the Iron Horse.
It's desperation. I mean, what can you do against the power of this Roadhog? I mean, he even tried Roadhog himself, and it wasn't going this well. And I mean, Liam shows so much flexibility. I think Liam will just switch to something effective. And also, now that you're shutting down Liam on the Roadhog, how are you going to deal with Chocoman on these flanks with Sojourn ult? I mean, this point's massive. Look at that! Already
It's
finding a
on.
massive pick. As the Sojourn ult comes down, Liam get pinged, unfortunately.
Great
that
spear
so-
by John Pork keeps Chocoman out of the fight so that Railgun gets no use.
As one person gets picked, another gets rezzed. John Pork's just forcing that here. You can't kill that John Pork. Chocoman finding a massive pick on the Ricochet. Someone does have to cap the
Nano.
point at some point, though. I should say that. Anyone
Simply
got that? I think stands on it. I think
Stan?
Lord stands on it. As John Pork goes in, gets slept, gets burned by Chocoman. Soup
This
desperately
is
attempting to touch the point here.
dangerous territory for Houston.
What?
As now, time limit starts. You
Every
have a
second
burning
is a
wick
70th of your time to win.
to keep your series alive and not just get just evaporated.
Yeah. I mean, you have ult here, and Liam's desperately trying to run. He has to use a kill. They might push onto him, though. I mean, 2 ults, almost 3 ults from the side of Houston here as they go for a wide left flank here. Gonna have to try and force out Chocoman and Liam here. It looks like they forced Liam out.
35% spawn already. They need to
Chocoman's
make
gonna have
a
to jump out.
move.
Oh, there's the
Ooh.
ult. That could be massive. I don't see a way to get out of it. Oh, the May will actually screw them over.
Oh no! Fresh,
that's
unfortunately,
so
was a little too early.
I mean, you only even forced out 1 ultimate. I mean, you're going into this fight with Whole Hog, Valk, and that's pretty much it. Versus Fox, Pulse Bomb, and Visor. And I mean, these Pulse Bombs, man. I mean, he got a 3-man Pulse Bomb. You kidding me? And you're gonna see a hard rush here with the Kitsune. Watch this. Any second now. As soon
Rush Visor. It comes.
Yeah, here it
they
comes.
tried it last time. Choco snuffed it out, took out Lank. This time, I've got a feeling it's working.
they stare at him, they're looking for it. 3, 2, 1.
There it is. There it is. The Reckoning.
Oh, the Whole Hog to deny the space though. And they're
With the
fucking
Valk.
John Pork. John Pork drops so low.
Trading
This
John
fight could wait
Pork
up.
for fresh.
Someone's on point. Oh my god.
Pulse Bomb goes wide, but it doesn't matter. The point gets flipped.
Who
That actual
did that?
percentage is going to be great. I
Was it
think
Chocoman?
Choco.
It was. I mean, that point, progress just denied it. Now you're in 1 fight territory.
One fight. And you waste all your ults. You're having Beat versus going to be a Blizzard and Nano that are going to be built up very quickly.
Yeah, and I think Chocoman has enough time to build up that overclock here. As Liam takes his high ground away from them. The anti-nade coming in, doesn't find anything. Finds a hook on the Orisa, force him on the low ground. As the Orisa is going into the back
Forcing
line.
out spin as well.
Oh, there's the beat.
Oh!
Oh, Foliage
Foliage
getting
is
picked.
gone.
Oh, no supports. I mean, I think you just saved your ult
Surely
here.
just die, repeat.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I believe the last point is going to be the refinery.
Oh.
I mean, actually, them getting picked there, they get closer spawns than the people at the point do. So this actually somehow
good.
works out in their favor.
Last point. Liam swaps back over to the Diva,
I
trying to
like
get
that
that
little
comfort
bit
in.
mobility to avoid the Orisa. Oh, you see a little quirky little flank coming here. Oh, no, they notice it.
Trying to just
We're gonna have a little skirmish here before the point gets capped. They force the Kiriko's teleport. Looks like Liam wants part of it. They're going in.
Going in.
There's a Sojourn ult. As a
Great
slide.
javelin spin. Everybody's out.
Everyone's out. There's the
Beautiful.
Orisa. Oh, they're so low HP
Nano.
though. There's the Nano Sojourn. Oh, finds Lang.
Lang.
Stan gets picked though. You need another massive pick here to change this fight.
But
John
getting
Pork's HP is
bullied
dropping.
into a corner.
It's just Fresh right now. And I mean, looks like they're just forcing them out now. I don't think can win this right now. Might get staggered off.
Fresh has gotta die. Stop playing the game.
There we go.
There
They
it
just died.
is.
They just died.
And now percentage starts going up. Both teams here, we see Visor, we see Pulse Bomb for Houston, we see a Blizzard that Fresh has been holding on to for a little while. They kind of just
Yeah.
need to throw it out and just hope for something. Try to
This
catch
point
out maybe somebody.
This point does. Oh, as Liam gets pushed in the corner here.
Pulse
This
Bomb
point
goes wide.
does remind me of the first point where it's really tight angles here. Very difficult to get any off angle. As Liam goes in on the right here, he might get picked, gets stunned against the wall, gets pushed away.
Got the back.
The immortality. That's
Fresh takes out Ricochet.
On a Ricochet.
Very good.
A one-shot combo. As Chocoman is in the back lane here, Link finds pick on the Lord stand. Suzu is forced. Oh, John Port getting picked by Philly.
Trades back and forth.
Oh, it's back and
out.
forth. We need someone to define
It's
this
a
team
three
by
by-
doing something.
3v3, but the point is still just constantly ticking up.
Every single second is not in your favor for this map. Are you gonna commit?
This is
Are
a
you gonna
perfect
back out?
time.
You need
Throw
to
the
decide
Blizzard.
now.
Throw the
I mean-
Blizzard, catch the 3 here, stagger them out, try to win because now you have less than seconds.
Now it's gonna be a 5v5. They opt for it. Someone
Liam's
does
got a touch.
There's the wait.
Is nobody gonna
Capone-
touch?
oh, C9.
Oh, no, they got it. Just in the corner.
There's the visors.
They
There's
took out
the
trash can.
Actually, it,
Blizzard.
that all the time saving it must have been worth it because
Oh
it got a
my
pick.
god.
There's the windows. Just ults coming out left, right, and center as John Port gets picked.
They commit so much just to stay into this.
Oh my god. It's cap point.
Dude.
But now, I mean, now it's just Orisa ult versus Valkyrie. And I think these Orisa ults, they've been so big, right? Like, every single time they've been massive.
Everybody gets dragged in, everybody's clustered in. It's a
You see
quick,
that?
easy kill. Soup
There's a
is
Lucio
just
down there.
hiding for his life.
Wait, did they hear him?
Certainly.
Oh, he gets out, he gets out.
Alright.
Back to the team. But that means they didn't get speeded back from spawn, which is crucial on this map because of how fast the point ticks up. Because they're looking for Maywall, they're looking to get on the left side. Chocoman's looking to build it.
Choco's
You're gonna have to see a
looking
Val
for that ult.
soon here, otherwise the fight could go really either way. Tracer's recall is forced. The Orisa runs in, desperately trying to
built.
the immortality field comes
Great.
out. Valk. John Port's HP, there's no ult as Chocoman
Chocoman
desperately trying
using it.
to pick up Soup.
Soup's gone.
Foliage!
Ricochet's
Foliage!
gone. Lane's
Looks
gone.
like one in the favor of Philadelphia here. But they need to kill this Kiriko, and they need to kill her a little bit
They
later than
stagger.
usual.
Oh. Soup has
What?
to be a miracle worker. Soup's
Yes.
got to be able to touch, keep the series alive, and you cannot get
John
picked.
Port switches the ball. I think, but here's no ultimates now. This fight really could go either way. You're gonna have some desperate attempts to touch, but they need to die, and they need to
good wall.
fast and Philadelphia wants to just. You have to kill this Lucio, and you have to kill him now, as he doesn't
Ricochet
die.
coming
This
back
fucking-
with a pulse bomb. Don't let it get eaten. It's got to be big. We've seen it
Recall's
be big
forced.
before. Still going.
Oh, mid pulse
No,
bomb.
the cancel Chocoman destroying. Drop the wall, please.
The window comes out.
coming out.
Chocoman
John
desperately
Port
trying-
just trying
the
to
lane.
keep them away, but it does not matter because somebody's got to touch.
This really could go either way right now. John Pork's HP's dropping rapidly. Almost has those mines though, and that's gonna be huge.
Oh,
On the point, you're gonna see Suzu.
bomb.
Oh, it finds John
John
Port.
Port.
Just and that's a
It's
3-0
done.
from the side of Philadelphia. What a game!
I cannot believe what I've just seen.
That is insane.
Play of the game.
Chocoman. I mean, honestly, the beginning to the end of the series, we said Chocoman.
Yeah.
We saw Foliage do work on the Ana. We saw Liam have huge moments. We also got to credit great mercy play from Stan. Fresh
I mean-
had moments of just keeping everybody together like a glue, making sure nobody was diving the back line, making sure
Yeah.
nobody is coming in and destroying what they had built. It was a great team effort.
What a play. I mean, that was just beautiful. I mean, Fresh just chilling in the back line, just like, you know, go on a little vacation till they dive me right now. That was beautiful.
This is insane. And when said this at the very beginning, when you look at this match on paper, beginning of the week, you sit and wonder. There are a lot of questions coming in. You wonder, does Akashi come in and have that same performance? He doesn't even come in and have a performance. You bring in Fresh, who does phenomenal.
Fresh was, for a sub, exactly where you needed to be.
Oh my god, power rankings, throw them out the window.
Yeah, who
Columns
cares? Who
really
cares?
third,
They're
throw
all
'em out.
fake. They're all fake. The only real power rankings are the ones that matter in the match.
Oh, and this puts Philly in a great position. A 2-0 start. This puts Houston in a 1-1.
Yeah. They're gonna have to crawl back for that rematch.
That's going to be so rough for the standings later on. But, I mean, end of the day, insane match. And you know what? We do got to give it to Houston. It was hard to find their footing in this game. But, man, when they found that
Oh my-
ball dive at the beginning of New York
Especially
City, it was
on
insane.
Junkertown first.
It was
Junkertown first
insane.
was a slaughter. Like, oh my god.
then you go over to the second point, and if Philly doesn't clutch that up, that again would have been a slaughter.
Yeah. I mean, there was so many times on Junkertown where it's like, Philly, they got it to 99, but at the end they're gonna lose it. And then all of a sudden, just someone gets 1 pick, they get 2 picks, they get 3 picks, and the fight's even, and then it's back in Philadelphia's favor. It was crazy to watch.
An absolute match. Honestly, the score line says 3-0. Probably
Yeah.
match of the season. Like, that was insane.
That was a slobber knocker of a fight. And that's not even a word.
Whew, yeah, I can't believe we're making up words now.
Yeah, that's how good that match was.
Oh my god, well, we love to see it, and I think that about does it for us. We could go on and on, but
Yeah.
thank you everybody for coming in, tuning in, watching. As we've said, this slobberknacker. I don't think I've said that
Slobberknocker.
right.
Yeah, close enough.
Slobber
Close enough.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We've got more games coming down the pipeline. Hopefully, we'll see you soon.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.